Toronto FC back at it, back out on the road to kick off the second half of their MLS season. Gareth Wheeler with you, and Toronto FC has made their way to Dallas to take on FC Dallas on Saturday night. It's been a memorable first half of the season for Toronto FC. They pick up the Canadian Championship, check, and they're atop the MLS table on 35 points through 17 games. Everything's gone to plan. No matter injury or absence, the team has really stepped up and shown their true depth in the team. And that will be challenged again with multiple players away on international duty, including the three Canadians, Raheem Edwards, Jonathan Osorio, and Toss St. Ricketts, as well as Justin Morrow. The good news is Armando Cooper remains. He'll be part of the team set up for Saturday's game in Dallas before joining up with Panama ahead of Gold Cup preparations. FC Dallas were one of the preseason favorites in MLS, and according to defender Drew Moore, it's going to be a difficult road swing through Dallas and Orlando starting on Saturday.
Dallas is a very good team. They've been good for a couple seasons now. They're going to be missing some players, but I feel like us, they're extremely deep. And when they are missing players, they don't change a lot. They still are very exciting. They try to get you in transition. Mauro Diaz is back pulling the strings for them, and that makes them extremely dangerous.
FC Dallas is a very good team, but it's been a little bit of a disappointing start to the year with 7 draws, far too many ties, which kind of reminds you of Toronto FC from a season ago. They've just lacked that cutting edge in front of goal, giving them the all-important goals and finding the back of the net when need be. Without further ado, let's get straight into our keys to the match. You got to take advantage of injury and absence. Walker Zimmerman has been a long-term absentee at center back through injury for FC Dallas, and now Matt Hedges has been called into the U.S. men's national team. Both players are out and away, meaning that Javinko and Altidore, their connection has just continued to grow. They need to take advantage that the first-choice center back pairing for this FC Dallas team are not there. That can be a weakness that can be exposed. Also, Kellen Acosta, a very good defensive midfield player. He's in the men's national team camp as well. So that defensive spine of the team absolutely weakened with FC Dallas. TFC need to take full advantage. What system are Toronto FC going to play? That's a big question with both Justin Morrow and Raheem Edwards away. They really lose that left side of the park. Ashton Morgan, you could expect the Canadian returning through injury. We've seen him with TFC too. We've seen him make an appearance with TFC as well last Friday night. Perhaps he will feature in a more prominent role, but there's also the chance that Toronto FC can adapt. They can change based upon players available. Perhaps they go into a more standard 4-4-2 formation. How they set out to play will be a big determining factor, especially with 2 very difficult away games where maybe they'll be up against it a little bit more. Perhaps they change the shape. We'll see what Greg Vanney has in store. And finally, beware of Dallas on transition. Lama and Barrios, very good coming down the wings. Oscar Pereira, the team relies upon transition under this head coach. They play a gritty, a very hard style of play. So they're not a team that's going to dominate you in possession. They're going to try to strike on the counter and really make that quick transition between the phases. So Toronto FC will have to be wary of that and really defend maybe a little bit deeper to protect and keep the team in front of them. Max Arudi, it's worth mentioning, 9 goals in the season. He's been a big-time surprise for this FC Dallas team, but limit the speed, limit this team in transition, and TFC can have all kinds of success. It's a Canada Day affair in Frisco, Texas. July 1st, I should say, 7 p.m. You can watch on TSN 4. What better way to celebrate your Canada Day?